For years I waited for this movie. From teasers and then fan films and rumors, and it's finally here, and I'm happy they made it. I really am. I'm very happy. Deadpool, hell yeah! I've been wanting to review this movie for so long, but I watched it about a week or so and then I got sick, but now I can review it, so let's review it. Yes. I remember when they used to have, like, fan films, people saying, like, oh, they're gonna make it, oh, they're working on the script, but it's not being made, there was so much stuff on it, and it was years. I mean, I don't know how many years, but I know it was a while. It was a good amount of years before anything was talked about this movie ever again. I remember when they released the 3D teaser thing, and people were like, you gotta make this, and then they made the trailer for it. It was like, oh my god. And they made it, and guess what? They did one hell of a fucking job. They seriously did a great fucking job with this movie. Man, I'm gonna put more emphasis on the fuck because of how many times they curse in this movie. By the way, if your child says, Mom, I want to see this movie, you gotta be like, no, you little shit, you cannot, because you can't watch this movie, but Mommy and Daddy will. Seriously, don't take your kids to this movie. It will probably fuck them up. But honestly, there's internet, and they're probably already desensitized by, movies, video games, and the internet at this point. So why the hell not? It's just a movie, right? You have no idea how excited I was to see that movie. No freaking idea. And guess what? Every expectation was met for that film. Honestly. One thing though, just one thing before I get too far into the video. A little overhyped. I mean, the marketing for this film was brilliant. That is one thing I can say for sure. The marketing for this movie was brilliant. Ryan Reynolds is the perfect face for Deadpool, even though you know what I mean. He is amazing as Deadpool. For anybody who read the comics and seen any animated movies with Deadpool in it, knows like Deadpool is. They did a perfect job putting Deadpool that we know, his attitude, mannerisms, his language, his techniques, everything into the film, and they did a perfect job for it. So the movie Deadpool. If you have no idea who Deadpool is and whatnot, watch this movie. If you're into action and crazy, if you're into like crazy action, funny dialogue, a funny character who's a memorable character, and you're not gonna be disappointed. You're just not. It is a good movie. I was kind of at first. I was like, I hope they don't overhype it, which they kind of did. They don't overhype it, and then it's not that great of a movie. But it is. It was perfect. Music was used. Great acting from the characters. Great choice for the actors. Great choice. I love T.J. Miller in it. Ryan Reynolds did amazing, freaking amazing. Has Deadpool. My God, you got these references from other movies. There's a lot of Easter eggs. That is one thing. There's a lot of Easter eggs. If you saw other movies from X-Men, if you saw X-Men Origins, there's an Easter egg in there about whatever the fuck Deadpool they put in that movie. What was that? No mouth? His sword's coming out of his arms? Was that what it was? I don't remember really well. No, it was out of his hands. What the fuck was that? What was that? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the f... So this movie pretty much contains a lot of bad language. There's a well amount of violence in this movie. My God. I mean, there's a part in there where Deadpool makes a 127 Hours reference. The movie with James Franco, where he cuts off his hand. Because Deadpool, spoiler alert, it's not really a spoiler, he cuts off his wrist because reasons. He cuts off his freaking hand, which is... they definitely showcase his regeneration powers. They showcase how he got his powers. It's an origin story done right. It's an origin story that doesn't bore the fuck out of you. It explains who Wade Wilson was before Deadpool. It explains on how he knows all these things, how he got his powers, how who he's going after and stuff. They made the origin story not boring. That's what I freaking loved about it. It was freaking awesome. I like how they introduced characters. And by the way, Deadpool if you don't know Deadpool who he is, he constantly breaks the fourth wall. If you don't know what that means, the fourth wall is in film or in TV. You have three walls. You have the back wall and the side wall, and the fourth wall is you. And he talks to the audience a lot, which I always enjoyed in movies. Really rarely I'll see it done in a movie that's not in a comedic way, of course. But definitely, they pretty much got everything everyone loves about Deadpool and put it in this movie, and loved it. Oh, and by the way, if you do plan on seeing this movie, stay after the credits, please, because I nearly made that mistake, but I quickly looked at my phone. I was like, is there an after credit sequence? And Deadpool was sitting next to my friend, and we watched, the whole credits and stuff. Stay after the very, very end of the credits. I mean, it's not a big deal or anything. It's not like a giant... It's not like a big deal where it's like a crazy scene happens after the credits or whatever, or they reveal something that's a very important... Well, it kind of is. Because you can just watch it on YouTube, honestly. But watch it in the theater, because there's an after credit sequence, and if you ever saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off, because for those who did not know, Ferris Bueller's Day Off was one of the first movies that actually had an after credit sequence, because Ferris Bueller also broke the fourth wall. There is a direct reference to the after credit sequence in Deadpool. So I highly recommend you stay after the credits. If you don't want to, then just watch it on YouTube. For people who don't like movies about superpowers and stuff like that, because I know you'll enjoy it, because my dad is never my dad never liked movies about supernatural and superpowers and stuff. I mean, he liked Batman, of course, but Batman doesn't have any powers. He liked a little bit of Superman, but he never liked Spider-Man and those kind of movies and whatnot. But he hasn't seen Deadpool, but he says he'll like it. And if there's any movie that my dad finds interest in, that's a big freaking deal. I mean, you probably don't know because you don't know my dad, but that is a big freaking deal. So my summary is super fun, energetic film. Don't watch it with your kids because it's not a kids movie. I mean, it really isn't. Usually I would say, fuck it, they're going to see it anyway. But there is a joke in there where, Ryan Reynolds is being pegged. If you don't know what pegged is, Urban Dictionary. It's pretty much when a girl puts a strap on and bada bing's into your guy's butt. And not all guys want that. I mean, some guys do. It's cool if you want to, but, other guys don't want that. And I don't think you want your kid to be asking you, like, Mommy, why does he not want that in his butt? You don't want that conversation with your child. Oh, and by the way, I saw a fucking video of a lady saying that Deadpool was Spider-Man, and I thought it was a joke, but really, it was just a dumb bitch who thought that because he's in a red suit, it's Spider-Man. Fucking bitch, Daredevil's in a red suit. What the fuck? If you fucking Google Deadpool, it says that's Deadpool. You see the fucking posters that says Deadpool? It's not Spider-Man, you dumb bitch. I am sorry. I get upset about these things. Sorry. So that is my review on Deadpool. Great freaking movie. I'm going to watch it again, actually. I'm probably going to watch it after this video. But since I'm broke, probably not. I'm probably going to watch the movie. I'm going to watch this movie again. I'm probably going to watch it later on tonight. But probably not since I'm broke. So, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I almost hit my arm on the wall over there. That would have been bad. So, if you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up. So, if you enjoyed my review, please give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more that have other videos going on my channel, hit the subscribe button. I also have a vlogging channel, which I'm going to start vlogging regularly, even though I was, but I got sick for like a week and a half or so, and yeah, that kind of sucked. But I'm going to keep on vlogging. I'm probably going to be vlogging today. We'll see. I'm not sure. But I'll put my links in the description. And yeah, so that's it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you, or more like you will see me, in the next or another video. Whew, that's a mouthful. Bye!